Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Marvelite podcast. I am your host, Luke, this week, and I have a few guests here with me. As always, we have Will.
Rest in peace, Ronda Rousey.
Yes, rest in peace indeed. And we have Nick from Super Friends.
Yep, we have the DC guy back for
The
what is
DC
this,
guy's
episode
back,
3 or something? Third episode on here or something?
I believe it's like your third episode.
Yeah.
And we have a very new guest. Well, I'll get to this in a minute. But Tim Spiegler, he does videos here on the Hybrid Network. Tim tried to record with us last week. That episode did not work out so well.
Oh boy.
It was kind of a joke. So say hello, Tim.
How's it going, everyone? So, yeah, like you said, I'm Tim. I do the Spotlight. I do reviews during the week. And, yeah, that's basically what I do for the Hybrid Network. And this may or may not be, again, my first podcast.
Yeah,
this is take 2 of podcast. So, yeah, last week's episode did not go up because that was a joke, and no one wants to hear that episode.
No, it'll go up as a holiday special.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Everything went to hell.
We had our wacky neighbor Michael burst in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Fuck that episode.
We'll put that up during the holiday season.
I really hope it goes up at some point.
Yeah.
It falls into so much of a disaster that someone will find entertainment in it category.
I think there's a solid 10 minutes of silence in there somewhere.
Yeah, like at least a solid 10 minutes, because it's funny, because once my mic had died on me, and when my mic died, my audio stopped recording, and I wasn't aware of this, so I plugged my mic back in into the charger, and I began to talk, and me and Tim we're talking. We were closing out the episode, like the last 10 to 15 minutes. Will's call had completely dropped, so it was just me and Tim, and we finished out the episode, and I go to extract the audio, and I'm like, oh wait, this hasn't been recording for like the last 15 fucking minutes. So
if it makes you feel better, I didn't have my headphones in, so I technically got your audio in my recording.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a little better.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that until just now. Okay,
It won't work for this week because I have my headphones on, but
We're all being very careful this time. Damn, that's a lot of sugar.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, we have a few things to talk about. I was going to talk about some casting news. There's some cool rumors, I guess. Well, I don't know if they'd be considered rumors at this point. I think they're pretty well confirmed, aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah, one of them was confirmed in the Hollywood Reporter, so yeah.
Yeah. And the first one, I guess, would be Guardians of the Galaxy 2. We have an actress to play Mantis in the movie.
Oh yeah.
I am super excited. Mantis is a really cool character. She was really awesome during the '08 run of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Actually, she was a key character, and it's also one of James Gunn's favorite characters in all of the Marvel Universe. So it would kind of make sense, for him to use characters that he really does love. I know that I would definitely try to actually put Bug in a movie, but for some reason Bug doesn't belong at Marvel Studios. He's at this really, really obscure, tiny little studio that's not even a film studio at all. I don't know why they have him.
Why don't they just buy him back?
For
like
know.
some Subway sandwiches? Because that company clearly doesn't make money.
They could have bought him back. There was no reason for that company to have him. They're never going to use him for anything. That's just dumb.
If we get a Bug movie in the next couple of years, that'll actually be hilarious.
James wanted to put Bug and Mantis in the first movie. I think it would have been a little weird though to kind of have a second green chick on the team, since they already had Gamora.
Whatever do you mean? More green women, the Captain Kirk way.
She doesn't necessarily have to be green. She can be how she was in the original incarnation.
In her original incarnation, the Silver Age version of her, yeah, you're right. Wasn't she actually Asian?
Yeah, I think she's like Vietnamese or something.
Yeah.
Well, Mantis
and they
is
actually
Asian.
cast an Asian actress to play Mantis. So.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You're right. James actually could be going for the Silver Age version and not the '08 version. I haven't read any of the Silver Age stuff with Mantis in it, so I'm only used to seeing her green during her '08 run. But she is a phenomenal character. So she
Maybe
was
he'll
a key player.
My bad. Maybe he'll mash them together.
Hasn't the actress also been in another superhero movie that's playing Mantis?
I don't know. I know that she's done a few different things. She's actually pretty new to Hollywood.
I thought she was the girl from the Wolverine.
Well,
That's why.
That
no,
girl,
she was not.
no,
No,
the
that
girl
was
from the
another
Wolverine. Yeah, that she played on Arrow. I thought she played Katana.
She did. The other one I think is going to be in Justice League or Batman v Superman. So they both went over to DC, if I remember correctly.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is
both of
funny.
them.
Which is funny because I could see, you know, I'm not sure what the actress's name that's playing Katana on Suicide Squad, but the girl that played her on Arrow, I actually think is kind of like a better fit visually than the Katana they have now for the movie. I don't know. I guess I just like the Arrow version of Katana. I thought she did a really good job. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see when Suicide Squad comes out, but
She went off screen to hang out with Henry Allen. Call back.
I swear though that the girl playing Mantis in Guardians was like in another movie, like really recently. That
I'm
is
not. You know,
superhero
I'm not
genre.
sure. Like, I would have to check.
Yeah.
Her IMDb, the last thing she was credited in on that is something called Hacker's Game.
Huh.
What on even
Hackers
Earth?
Game.
What is that?
I don't
How
know.
mysterious.
Do you have a synopsis up? Could you read that synopsis to us?
Yeah, sure, give me one sec. I'll read the
It's
synopsis.
the Ender's
All right.
Game sequel.
No,
A love
God
story
no.
between two hackers, Jan and Louise. Like so many other hackers, Jan works for a company he previously hacked. And that's the synopsis from IMDb.
What?
What?
What? Oh, okay. That seems like half a synopsis. Weird.
That's all you need to make a movie.
Okay, whatever.
A camera.
Hey, I'm really not judging. Even if that movie just sounds weird, but I don't trust Marvel's or James Gunn's judgment when it comes to casting actors and actresses. So.
She was also in the remake of Old Boy,
Oh,
the Spike Lee one.
Oh, maybe
Yeah,
that's where I
okay.
recognize
that's
her
a
from.
movie that happened.
Yeah, that movie did happen. I don't like it as well as the original.
I haven't
But-
watched either. I've heard it's.
It had
I mean, it was-
Thanos in it.
Yeah,
And Elizabeth Olsen and Samuel L. Jackson.
Wait, you say
Yeah.
Bazinga's in
it
it?
had Nick Fury. It had Nick Fury, Scarlet Witch, and Thanos in that movie.
Huh.
Making it the perfect movie with no flaws.
The weirdest crossover of all time. Mantis, Nick Fury, Thanos, and who's
Scarlet
and
Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
And Scarlet Witch and Thanos actually banged in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we have a new Uncanny Avengers team confirmed. Uncanny Avengers
Yeah,
confirmed. That's uncanny if I've ever heard of it.
The most uncanny.
The most uncanny event.
Oh, that is gold. Well, that's so uncanny. Oh, that is amazing. Okay. Anyways, moving on from the Guardians of the Galaxy casting, Scott Adkins is joining Doctor Strange. Like Scott Adkins has a very specific cult following of fans, but like the general audience doesn't really know who the hell he is.
Is he an MMA fighter?
Who's he?
Yeah, I think he's like an MMA fighter. He's done like, I think he acts more of like a stunt double,
I
doesn't
remember
he?
a lot of people. Remember back 2 years ago, people hashtag Adkins for Batman. Everyone
Yeah, I
wanted him to
remember
be
that.
Batman.
Yeah, like people were campaigning, and he auditioned actually. But eventually, Ben Affleck actually beat him out, but he did audition.
Dude,
He was one of the top 3 picks, I think, if I remember correctly.
Really? I don't think he was
Yeah.
ever
He
thrown
can-
in there at all.
he can.
No, yeah, dude, he auditioned.
I can tell you right now, he can fight better than any of the
No,
other
but-
Batman. He's done ninjutsu, judo, karate, jujitsu, wushu, krav maga, capoeira, jeet kune-do, and gymnastics. Dude, why didn't you cast him? He's an actual ninja.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he can't act though at all.
Yeah, but he would have made it the good, like, okay,
He could be
Ben
the stunt
Affleck,
double.
Bruce Wayne. Yeah, he could have, easily could have
was-
been the stunt double for all of the Batman actiony scenes where he's punching and kicking and flipping. Scott Adkins all the way.
He was
I-
Go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, I was just gonna say I don't know why that they didn't choose to have Scott Adkins in that movie. That just sounds like a mistake.
Well, he's been in a lot of direct-to-video movies. He was actually shared the role of Deadpool in X-Men Origins Wolverine. So
He was the flippy.
Oh,
part.
he was Deadpool yeah, after he got his
Except-
mouth. That's who that was. Yeah.
Except the face that was captured.
yeah, he was in the Pink Panther. He was in Bourne Ultimatum.
Oh,
wow.
was he? Okay. Wow.
He was in
As
Zero
a-
Dark 30 too.
Yeah, as Agent Kylie.
Oh wow, Pink Panther, dude. That's like the highlight of the career right there.
Nah, dude. Frickin' The Legend of Hercules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in that really crappy Kellen Lutz Hercules movie.
Connected back to
Lord.
Marvel again in weird X-Men properties. He was on Mutant X.
Really?
Mutant X.
Yes.
Do you
He had
guys
a character
remember?
named Marco.
Do you guys remember that show?
I do not.
I remember
Oh,
it
yes, I do.
existing. I never watched it.
He was in Expendables
Yeah.
2 and Universal Soldier: Day of Reckoning.
Universal Soldier.
Specifically Day of Reckoning. You gotta get it right.
This is the Marvelite, the most amazing IMDb reading of all time.
Wait, he's won awards. He got Most Accomplished Actor in the China International Film Festival for Wolf Warrior.
And no one has ever heard of that movie.
Because it's in China. It's Wu Jing, Yunnan, and Scott Adkins.
Playing a character named Tomcat.
Tomcat. Sergeant Lang
I don't know
Fang,
if it's Tomcat or Tomcat.
Lieutenant Colonel Long Chow Yun, and Tomcat. This is incredible.
Oh, yes. I mean, it was Marvel did good on this one.
Alright, so we know.
this is gold.
Yeah, they definitely got a huge talent added to Doctor Strange.
I mean, his
So,
IMDb is long as hell, so clearly he knows something that
Yeah.
other people can't do.
Okay, I'm curious. What role do you guys think he's gonna play in Doctor Strange?
Dude, he's Wong.
You think so? Dude, they
Yeah.
should have just made him the Ancient One.
Yeah,
Like,
screw Tilda Swinton. We got an actual dude that can do all this stuff.
Scott Adkins for the Ancient One, dude. I'm campaigning it right now.
Do it. Post it on Twitter.
I'm gonna start hashtagging.
Let's see.
I
He
think
could be the
I think
actual-
he'll be the muscle for whatever villain there is. I think.
You might be Mephisto.
No, I don't know. See, like Mephisto is more of a trickster, you know.
He's Mephisto.
rather-
I'm down for martial arts Mephisto.
Yeah.
He will beat the marriage out of you.
No, dude. Scott Adkins is
Mephisto's-
Shumagoroth.
Yeah.
He's Mephisto's body.
And Ryan Reynolds, of course, is his face.
Yeah.
Oh God, Ryan Reynolds from Mephisto.
He's
Good
the
lord.
he's the actual
I feel-
Agamotto.
I feel like there is another piece on Doctor Strange. I feel
Oh.
like I'm missing something.
Yeah, freaking pimped out Mordo, dude. His outfit is fresh as hell. I love it.
Yeah, a lot of these
yeah,
set photos. Doctor Strange looks really good. We haven't seen him yet, in his Sorcerer Supreme outfit, but you can kind of tell with like that jacket that he's wearing. They're already
Yeah.
playing around with like some of the blues and reds, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
It
dude,
looks
I
cool.
want Baron Mordo.
His
Go ahead.
Baron Mordo looks like he's cosplaying Loki.
Bro, he looks like a pimped out green Jedi. He looks awesome. I want his robes.
No, his robes do look pretty sweet.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Swaggin'.
I sent them to my mom. She's like, that's really cool. I'm like, we gotta find a way to make those robes. I know who I'm gonna be for Halloween next year. Freaking Baron Mordo.
No, yeah, I think that
That's the
the
first
suit
time in
looks
history
really good.
anyone's ever said that.
Exactly.
I
You're
think-
exactly right.
I think right now they're filming in Nepal.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of the movie is going to be filmed there though, because aren't they supposed to film portions of the movie at at Pinewood Studios?
Well, I mean, it's probably gonna be most of his recovery and training.
Yeah, I think in like the UK they're doing stuff there, and then like possibly in the States somewhere. So
I was thinking
Probably-
like Atlanta, but no, because I think Civil War just got done filming in Atlanta.
Probably New York. So, I don't know, somewhere big,
yeah, New York sounds plausible.
like a
But-
like a
Yes.
set maybe in New York or something along those lines.
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, like, especially if they're gonna do like the whole Sanctum Sanctorum, like that needs that. I mean, it's in New York in the comics, and I would hope that in the movie it's also in New York.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they can set it in New York without filming in New York. They did that for the
That's true.
Avengers.
right, yeah. Didn't they film that in like Columbus and Cleveland, Ohio?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and they filmed a lot of the Winter Soldier in Cleveland as well. I actually, during the Winter Soldier's filming, I was trying to make it up there because they needed extras for a few days.
Oh,
And,
dude, you
we-
could have been in the movie.
Yeah, I know. I was so bummed out, but
Could
by
have
the
been the
time
Summer Soldier.
we contacted the film commission, like they had already filled all the positions, so
Oh.
I was really bummed.
That sucks.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Next time.
yeah. I know it seems like the Midwest is like like Hollywood has really been gravitating toward here. I guess since a lot of these cities are super cheap to film in.
Yeah, that would be the
Film in the
reason.
South.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, all of Batman v Superman was pretty much filmed in Detroit.
Well, I mean, that's because
Yeah,
it's Gotham.
Chicago.
Like, I don't know why you wouldn't film there.
Yeah, no, Detroit
crime
literally
comes free
is
So,
Detroit is
a
Gotham
real
with
life
less
Gotham.
supervillains. That's what I tell people.
Oh, I thought it was like the world from Fallout. Detroit.
Yeah, it's the waste.
Oh,
It's the
that's what it's
wasteland,
gonna be
dude.
once
Yeah.
it gets through its Gotham. Like, that's what I say. Detroit is Gotham with less supervillains. Not no, just less.
Oh no. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
full of
the Rat
supervillains.
King.
It really is.
Jared Leto's gonna move there after Suicide Squad and become their new supervillain.
No, like for real. I hate Detroit. I actively try to avoid Detroit. I'm only like 3.5 hours away from Detroit, and every time I go to Detroit, I see something on fire.
As
Every
the
time
good
I'm there.
Lord intended.
Oh, yeah, there's just a guy walking down the street on fire. Like, hey.
As you know, as Kingpin says, it needs to die so
Just
that
like
way
Gotham.
it can be
I mean,
reborn.
they did set their river on fire,
Yeah.
so you know. Twice.
I mean, to be honest with you, I think Detroit does need to die, and it
Well,
does need a rebirth
say-
of some kind, because that city is failing
Cleveland
bad.
Cleveland first.
I
Then
just-
Detroit.
I don't-
Closer than any other city to actually dying.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, so Doctor
Oh,
Strange, though, yeah,
Yeah.
those set photos
Those are fine.
look pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
there's
like the
a-
beard
there's a
that he's
w-
rocking.
Yeah, it looks like Batman
I do
Begins, though.
have-
That's like, yeah.
Go ahead.
He's the
It did kind of
Yeah.
have like a Batman Begins vibe, didn't it?
yeah, it did. He's the hobo supreme.
Hancock Supreme.
From what everyone has said on the movie so far from Marvel is that they're kind of going for the vibe that they went with in the animated movie.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so if anybody is curious about Doctor Strange and doesn't know really anything about him, kind of, if you kind of want to get a feel for the character and learn a little bit of his origin, watching the animated Doctor Strange movie,
Yeah.
I think it was a 2007 movie, is a really good way to start off in Doctor Strange. It'll kind of give you a feel for what's going on in the movie and
The only-
just in the character in general.
Mm.
So
It was my favorite of the Marvel animated movies.
honestly, it's one of the best. Marvel obviously isn't
No.
doesn't have a good track record when it comes to producing animated anything, especially recently with their animated
We don't
television.
even want to go there right now.
It is.
We'll get to that to another day.
Crap.
The
Yeah.
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 Well, we're gonna give Kamala Khan her first out of comics
Oh,
appearance.
okay.
Thanks, Jeff Lowe.
Maybe. Well, maybe. I'll see in a few weeks or so. I actually.
Well, Kamala Khan's got to get an ABC
Confirmed.
show.
Yeah, and I'll be Miles Morales. All right. We'll have both of those things.
I don't. Do you really think? But do you really
Miles
think
was
Kamala
already on it.
Khan? You really think Kamala Khan is can hold her own. I mean, she's only had
She just
not even 20
her
issues.
20th issue, her new number 1 will
Yeah.
be coming out this Wednesday.
They're pushing her super hard despite her barely have been around.
Well, it's actually kind of a good thing though, because then she has like no history.
That's
You
true.
can do whatever you want on the show.
More Inhumans.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, that's right. I would
God, yes.
I would rather have a Cloak and Dagger show or Ghost. Yeah, like Cloak
Runaways.
and Dagger, Ghost Rider. Just do
could
Marvel
do-
Knights. You know. The
You could do,
Runaways,
like,
I think, would
anything
be a
with
really
Runaways,
good
just
TV
about.
show.
Yeah.
Because they're evil.
Runaways
is?
movie script
Where
is
is it?
done.
Well, yeah,
Been done for a while,
had
hasn't
Listen,
it?
man, just
They've
let me
had
be
a
Alex
Runaways
Wilder.
movie
I'll
script
do
for a
this. That was my
while.
first comic series. Let me just have that. Just cast me as all of the brown people. All of them. All of the brown people.
All of them.
Yep, hit
And
that
the
one
dinosaur.
too. All of them. We'll mocap it. We'll do like Godzilla. Yes. Actually, there was something I
Yes.
wanted to ask you guys about. Would gauge your opinion on.
That
it.
sounds
So,
awesome.
considering I'm the only one, I think I'm the only one here who has like connections to Tumblr. You know, the mistake of mankind. One of the complaints I heard was that no person of Asian descent has been casted in the film, despite like Doctor Strange having a lot of roots in it. What do you guys think about that? Because I saw that, I'm like, I don't know nearly enough about Doctor Strange to have an opinion on this. You guys probably know more than I do about him. Granted,
I mean, they're okay. Like you know, like the ancient one originally
Yeah.
is an Asian man, but now it's a Caucasian woman. Which I have nothing wrong with that as long as they keep the core of the character at heart. Because if they don't, that's the one gripe I have about anything in movies or television is when you change the core of the character. But it's like I said earlier, as long as it's written well, I really don't care if it's a guy or a girl or if they're white, or they're black or Hispanic or Asian. As long as it's written well and the acting's good and the movie's good, As far as Doctor Strange goes, he does. I mean, like he's up in the Tibetan mountains, So I mean, there is a lot of that. It's heavily influenced with Asian culture. I don't know. So far, I haven't seen a whole lot of Asian people running around in the set photos,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean to say that there aren't going to be. Oh, and then they also changed Baron Mordo's ethnicity as well. He originally isn't a black man
Yeah.
in the movie, but they got an incredible actor to play Baron Mordo though. So
Yeah, they
good, so good. So like just
We
the
only have,
cast
like,
alone,
9
I'm so
confirmed
excited to
cast
see
members,
Doctor
like,
Strange. Yeah.
I feel that so long as Wong, who has the most Asian-y name, is Asian,
don't-
that's fine by me.
No, they're
But,
gonna make Martin
I don't
Freeman
really
Wong.
What Doctor Strange, like he goes to like one of those places in the Marvel universe that don't actually really exist to my
Come on.
knowledge, like Wundagore or Latveria. So pretty much anyone from there can be anything.
Well, okay, Kunlun, for example, it's a mystic city. It's not. They're probably going to go the safer route and just do Kunlun, like just have it be a practical city that is just somewhere in overseas, up in the mountains somewhere. I'm assuming what they're going to go with. But in the comics, Kunlun is a mystical city that appears and reappears once every 10 years.
That's
It
the
phases
suck if
in
you-
and out of
That's a suck if you
reality
lose something there.
once every 10 years. So, to be honest with you, I would be surprised if they went that route for the movie itself. For Kunlun. Yeah. I mean, it'd be cool to see them do the mystic route, but I don't know. I don't see it happening for the movie.
Well, I mean, if they tie it into Daredevil, the mystic route makes sense. They can change like the rule of the 10 years thing to make it something less abstract, but they can still do the mystical thing.
Right. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of also like a floating city, so
It's guarded by Knuckles the Echidna.
yeah. And you're right though. In Daredevil, they did allude to a lot of mystical things, but I think that was more Iron Fist, related things. However, Iron Fist is related to Doctor Strange.
I thought Iron
Con
Fist
One,
was canceled.
so- Dude, no, don't believe that hype. The hype is BS.
Is he getting replaced by
is
the
still-
Punisher?
No, dude. Like I got sources, bro. Like my sources are pretty on point,
mean,
and they're
well-
telling me no, it's still a go.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Well,
Maybe
Yeah.
that's who Scott Atkins is gonna play.
Yeah,
well,
Scott
source
Atkins
that
for
nerd
Iron
heard
Fist. That
from
would
Heroic Hollywood
awesome.
that it's getting replaced on Netflix with the Punisher. So clearly that's a reputable source.
Nah, it's not happening. Nah, no. Again,
Just for
yeah.
like the diversity of the shows, I hope that they don't replace it because we need a kung fu show. We just do.
Right, yeah.
We have
I mean,
enough crimey shows.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't there like a
What?
rumor about Iron Fist being
what
like
is
a
Danny
cop or
Rand?
something
I
like
don't
that?
remember.
Yeah,
And-
he was gonna be
yeah,
a cop.
Yeah, they were gonna make it like some type of
Kung Fu
cop
Cops.
show.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
procedural.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's a
Danny
procedural.
Rand in Kung Fu
Oh,
Cops.
please.
Damn it,
They're
Rand!
gonna,
You don't play
they're
by
gonna
the
Lucifer
rules.
the show.
Kung Fury.
Dude, Super Cop. That's a good movie.
Dude, Kung
I
Fury
saw some of
is
it.
amazing. Have you guys seen the music video to Kung Fury?
Oh no.
It's David Hasselhoff is in it, and it's very 80s, and it's over the top, but it's amazing. You guys should definitely watch
I think
it.
it's about 45
But
minutes.
Kung
I haven't
Fury
finished
itself
it
is
yet,
only
'cause I'm
what, a
lazy.
half hour long, and you can watch. You can watch it. You can
Yeah.
watch the whole thing on YouTube, for free. So
They
it's pretty
do.
cool, and they also have it on Netflix as
but-
well.
Yeah,
Mm.
kind of back at Strange. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all the news we really have on it. So, I'm drinking tea. I hear
Did
the
you just
tea burp.
burp, Will?
Burp tea.
Okay.
And with
Okay.
that glorious sound, let's move on to our next topic.
Oh yeah, okay. So Agents of Shield had an episode this week,
Yep.
and Coulson got laid.
That's
And that's it.
it was it
That's
was
it.
strange. It
It
was
was
so weird
just
that ABC
42
actually
minutes
showed
of that.
Bill Coulson getting it on for 40 minutes with short hair and possibly evil. Yeah, he's got a pretty good stroke game
He's got
based off what I
impressive-
saw.
He got impressive stamina, I'll give him that. So, yeah, the actual episode's about May dealing with her husband
Yeah.
being Lash.
Wait,
So thoughts
he's
on the
Lash?
episode?
What?
Her sort
yeah,
of
the
ex-husband.
psychologist,
I don't know, they've been hanging
her
out
ex-husband is Lash. Yes.
together. Ooh, my bad. Hyping hot
Dude,
spoilers.
spoilers.
Whoa.
They-
Sorry,
They
Nick.
reve-
Yeah.
they
I haven't
revealed
seen
it in the
anything.
promo and at the end of the last episode too.
I haven't seen any of the
Oh.
episodes this season though.
Are
Yeah.
you going to?
Maybe.
You remember the
Sorry, this
the
is a spoiler cast.
the one
here.
gay and human dude?
Yeah.
As bad as that sounds, I don't remember his name off the top of my head. It's the only way I can describe him. The one who can melt metal. So he learned how to control that, and and Lash had a vision of eating him. So that happened. Like he came back
Oh,
for
yeah.
a good 2 minutes. He's like, "Hey, I can make things now. What a wonderful power." Yep, just like everyone
He
else
went to
did.
go hang out with
Oh,
Henry
and there he goes
off
off into the
Screenland
ether,
at Big Belly Burger.
Yeah.
never to be seen again until we need him. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, and
holy
Lincoln
exposition,
rolled up out of
Batman.
freaking ass nowhere.
Uh,
Tried to shoot. I don't know.
How did he even get Mac's number to contact him?
I think I don't. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't think the guy that plays Lincoln is a very good actor.
Yeah.
Like
think
I don't
so either.
have any sympathy for his character at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the way that he's being written and not the actor himself. But I don't care for that character at all.
He went for like a 180 from last season, where he was just sort of like a normal
Yeah.
guy, and then making him like super emo this season.
It's all
Yeah,
twitchy.
it's really weird. And he's like all I don't know.
Edge dark.
He's all like edgy.
What
and,
was weird in
yeah, I don't
Go
I
ahead.
don't like that character. He's just like he reminds me- he's like a copy paste Electro. Like he is really like he's got the same powers that Electro
Yeah.
has. I just,
Except for
I
static
don't know.
shock.
Powers
You
that all
fool on a
lightning
trash
people
can
have.
lid, damn it.
Exactly.
Woo!
Woo!
Oh, they should.
But we don't know he can't
They
do
should
that.
do
We
that.
just haven't seen him
Have
do it.
Lincoln
Well,
flying
static
on
shock's
trash can
OP,
lids though,
so
or like in like sewer heads. Or infamous. Yeah, he goes
Gating
straight
off
infamous.
power lines like Soul Power.
okay. If they made Lincoln like Infamous,
You
then
li-
I think I would start giving that character.
Yeah, you
a lot
listening
more
up, Marvel?
credit.
We
And
have
the
gold
show.
Going down the
ideas
dark
right here.
karma path.
Basically, yeah, Lincoln's real name is Cole McGrath. That's what his birth certificate says. I don't care what you've been saying canonically. It's Cole McGrath. He shaved his head. Infamous Marvel crossover. Done. Confirmed.
Perfect.
Yes. Yeah. But all that being said, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 3 so far has been really good. Better than Season 2, way better than Season 1. I feel like everyone is really growing into their characters and the stories are really evolving.
Yep.
So I get excited every week now to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is something I previously didn't do. But Season 3 so far has gotten me excited. You know, I've been like, come on, Tuesday, get here. I want to watch the
Where is
show.
your hero
And
now?
I get that way also for The Flash, but that's, neither here
Just
nor
a-
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
dude,
hashtag
that
Zoom
honestly,
gang.
I'm just going to say real quick, the last episode of The Flash was amazing.
We're not going to.
But we talked about it on Super
All-
Friends, so let's not go
All I'm
into
gonna
detail
say is
here.
Zoom
I'm
gang.
sorry,
That's it.
I had to give my opinion.
But that's it.
That's fair.
Anyways, moving.
No, you get
moving
no
forward.
opinion.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, we're moving on to our final topic, which is Jessica Jones comes out Friday. So we're just a few days away. I'm really excited. I'm just going to start off by saying that Purple Man is an incredible villain. He is very, very terrifying, very menacing. He's probably going to be Marvel's craziest villain they
his
portrayed
suit
on
is.
screen.
Dude, it's not
yet.
purple though.
Okay,
So
we
it's
don't,
like-
we don't
we're
know
gonna
that.
get into
That's just
that.
from the two
It's like
trailers.
dropped
They
already.
didn't show
Dead
Daredevil
on
suit
arrival,
until they
no
posted it on
purple.
Netflix. But still, like maybe in the poster 3 days after Jessica Jones come out, you'll see him in the background, full purple, looking like a nightmare.
This is okay. This is what makes the Purple Man so terrifying, is that he not only has the ability to control people's minds, but he gives off these pheromones that people cannot resist, and this is a method that he uses to control their minds. And his pheromones are so potent that they have a heroin-like effect on people. So if you are away from him for too long after getting enough of these pheromones,
Wow.
you will actually start having withdrawals and you will start craving him. You'll start having even sexual thoughts of him. Anything.
Okay,
to
they
get
picked
him
the right
back
actor
into
for
your
that
life.
one, then.
He's that addictive. He's an addictive
Yeah, dude,
villain.
David Tennant would do that to you.
Oh, absolutely. Are you
Oh,
kidding
they're
me? It's going to
screwed,
draw
though.
the entire
They're so screwed.
David Tennant
No
Doctor
dream for them
Who
He's
anymore.
gotta
fandom
say Alan Z at
over-
least once.
I mean, they already
know.
treated
It's gonna
how you
ruin their
describe the
vision
Purple
of-
Man as
of
like
his
some
Doctor
addictive
Who.
drug that they can't get enough of. So
Yeah.
that's nothing new. It's just this time he's evil. That's it. It's the only difference.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I watched the second trailer and it was so good.
I actually thought
they-
the first trailer was better though.
The first trailer was more psychological. This one seemed to have a little more
I
action.
didn't really like the music in the newest trailer.
The music was a
It
little
was like
weird.
weird rock music.
Yeah, showing a few new scenes though, I thought was really cool. It gets me ever more excited. I mean, dude, you see you got to see in the second trailer.
Oh yeah.
Luke Cage and Jessica Jones go at it, and when I mean go at it, I'm not talking about fighting.
Okay, Marvel
they
for
were
TV
fighting,
kids,
yeah,
maybe not
yeah.
Netflix.
Marvel's for kids, guys. Her.
Then we get to do that freaky stuff like sex.
Yeah. So family friendly.
I
I'm gonna
still
watch
don't
Jessica
like
Jones
Kristen
with,
Ritter as Jessica Jones though.
You know, a lot of people aren't sold on her. It's
Yeah.
like I was saying last week though. It's really all about performance. She really doesn't look like Jessica Jones. but as long as she gives a great performance, because she is good in everything she's been in, Kristen Ritter. So
Oh.
I have faith in her.
She was good in
that
Breaking
she's
She was
going
a
to do
meme
I mean,
in
I gotta
Breaking Bad,
wait and
though.
see because I don't know anything about Jessica Jones. Like at least
Yeah.
going into Daredevil, I knew something about the character. I don't know much about Jess as of now. I kept trying to find kind of an alias going around, but came up to nothing. So I'll get to that I'll get to that the same day I get to Man Without Fear. Say what?
Dude, Alexandra Daddario.
Okay,
Alexandra
I'm a little bit
Daddario
mad
was
now.
almost Jessica Jones.
I'm a little bit upset about that because I really like her.
Oh, that would have been cool.
I don't have anything against Kristen Ritter because she was.
Yeah, she has a great
Yeah,
personality.
dude. Alexandra Daddario, well known for her incredible personality, amongst other things.
Yeah.
But I think that this is probably going to be a really, really great
They're
show.
all
Have you guys
good.
read any of the reviews that have been out for Jessica Jones? Reviews are starting to come out now from critics, and people have nothing but praise for the show so far.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll wait and see.
You'll wait and see till you watch it. And then
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, all right, it was fucking amazing. And I don't
I
know
didn't
why I
either.
ever judged.
I don't think I read any
Yeah,
reviews for Daredevil
I
before
stayed
it
up
came out.
late.
I just like knew that
I'm gonna do the same
it
thing
would
I
be
did for
cool,
Daredevil.
but-
What I did for Daredevil is
Yeah,
I waited until it went up on Netflix at midnight, which I didn't know was midnight Cali time, which pissed me off. So I stayed up till 3 and started binge watching. I was on episode 7 by the time I had to go to class, which will probably be the same here. By the time I have breakfast, I'll be on episode 8 and be like, "Ha, fuckers!"
I'll probably have to wait till after work that day to watch it, but I'll definitely be watching it as much as I can.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm probably gonna do what I did with Daredevil. With Daredevil, I started at 3 in the morning and I got done at about 3 in the afternoon,
The
and then I crashed and went to sleep for a very long
yeah,
time.
there's kind of pluses and minuses to binging a show like that though, because like if you take in so much of a show like in a day or two, like it just I don't know, kind of gets lost, like rather than watching an episode a day or something.
Well, the good thing about that, Nick, is that it's on Netflix, and you can stream it anytime you want, and you can rewatch it anytime you want.
Yeah, but then
Not
like
paid for by Netflix.
yeah, the replayability though is kind of like, in my
Really?
opinion, on Daredevil, I couldn't watch the show again like over. I just
Really?
yeah,
I
I
would go
tried
back
watching it again and I was like, I got bored.
Wow.
And,
I can
honestly,
understand that.
I've only watched it through the
I
first
can't do
time. I
that with
never
any
tried
TV
again.
though. To be
I'm not
honest.
either.
Yeah, I'm like that with pretty much everything. I'm not good at rewatching.
I'm a little bit of a one and done guy when it comes to TV
Oh.
shows. I'm actually currently going through Hannibal right now.
Yeah.
Everyone kept
Yeah.
recommending Hannibal to me.
Oh,
and,
you did
I
what I did
started
with
last
Agents of
night,
Shield
and I'm almost
season
done with
2.
season 1. So
Where I just gunned it through my work shift, and by the time
No.
we talked to you, like, yeah, I'm almost done.
yeah.
Well, okay, but that makes
You know,
sense.
that's what I did with
There's a reason
season
for
3
that.
of Arrow.
Yeah, like
Oh
when
God,
Yeah.
that was so hard to
oh
get through.
wait, it's season
Well,
I
three
no,
of
watched
you
Arrow.
it,
Why
should,
did
you
finished
you
should
just
watch
skip
the
whole
mid-season
thing? What?
finale and the end.
Yeah, you should have
You
just
would've
honestly
found out
skipped
everything that
right to
happened.
season 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
actually,
I
that's
did.
right.
The mid-season finale had a good twist.
Yeah.
Because
that was about it.
nothing important happened. Ex-
Actually, I did like the episodes that Vinnie Jones was a villain on. He had like a
who was-
3
Oh, with
episode
Brick?
story
Who
arc.
was Vinnie Jones again?
Oh yeah,
The Juggernaut.
yeah. I thought he was gonna be a lot
Oh,
longer, but
yeah.
no,
He played
wasn't.
Brickwell on the show for like 3 episodes. He was really good. Yeah, but
He befell
Yeah.
the fate of everyone
Well,
but
yeah.
Deathstroke in the
Yeah, you
Dark
can see
Archer.
Deathstroke again. Back to like Jess. Like, I mean, I think we're all pretty interested. They have us, and we've
Yeah.
heard about the filming for season 2 of Daredevil and Luke Cage, which seem to be going spiffy.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Rest assured,
yeah.
someone will be doing a review of the show. Probably
Oh, you
Josh and
too?
CJ will do a review. of it.
I'm doing the
Yeah, we'll probably.
You're
doing the review?
I guess we
Yeah.
should probably do a spoiler
All right,
cover.
so that's all to that.
we'll do
Yeah,
one.
the Marvelite should definitely do like a spoiler
We'll pick a
podcast
date
on it.
at some point
Yeah.
down the road because I'm pretty
Because
sure
there's
we're
so
not
much
gonna
to
do
talk about,
Thanksgiving
I
when
mean-
we're eating, stuffing our fat faces, and I'll have decent Wi-Fi at my house.
No, because you guys are gonna have to
13
there's
hours, 2
13
days,
hours
sounds
of
like a
stuff to
challenge.
talk about with that show. So
Right.
Challenge accepted, indeed. I'll be if I do it right, I'll be at episode 8
Challenge accepted.
before I do chemistry that morning. So, and then I'll be done for the day. I
can't binge
I
that
think I
fast.
missed-
I have to pace myself.
I think I missed an episode of
Otherwise,
Daredevil.
I feel
doing
bad
that.
about
I think it was
myself.
it was the episode where he fought
binging?
Villains. I had to go back and rewatch it because I
Yeah.
fell asleep at like 5.
Okay, that episode was very beautifully.
Yeah.
That was very beautifully filmed. I thought. Every
Hey, I love
camera,
the fight
every
between the two of them.
camera angle on that episode was
It
just
was.
awesome.
The camera work in Daredevil is just good in general.
Oh yeah, but I'm specifically talking about like the fight with Nobu specifically. Like all of the camera angles were just awesome. Just so beautifully
Nice.
shot.
Those are good
it's
cameras.
interesting to note too. Daredevil was shot entirely on red
Those are
camera.
bomb cameras.
I don't know if you guys are familiar, but yeah.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
I guess this will pretty much wrap up this episode.
Yeah, Jessica
Unless
Jones.
Yeah.
you guys have anything to add.
We spent a bit longer on Doctor Strange than I was expecting.
Yeah, we definitely did. But all right, well, I guess this has been another episode of the Marvelite podcast. I
get hyped
am
for
your
Jessica
co-host
Jones.
this week, Luke, and again, I'm joined with Will. Oh yeah, and Nick.
Zero hype for Jessica Jones.
Stop being a hipster. Stop it.
I gotta,
No one
I gotta,
likes
I gotta
hipsters.
watch this show. I gotta suffer through 13 hours of this.
If you can get through
the
Arrow, you can
porn
get
parody
through
will be called
this.
Jessica Bones.
No, it'll be
and,
a drop in
anyways.
quality, dude.
So-
No, the only thing
we'll
I'll
have
say
that
is it'll be
conversation
better
once we
than
get outta here.
Supergirl. Like, you can say that.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
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 And Tim.
There we go.
Yep.
Even mixed
Neutral
even.
towards Jessica Jones, just to keep it even.
Oh, okay.
Just to keep it even, there we go. All right.
Yep.
Later.
All right. We'll catch you guys next week.
See ya.
Later.